There is a law that governs everything, from the rising of the sun to the beating of your heart. A law older than the stars, unshaken by time, untouched by belief. It doesn't ask for your worship, it doesn't require your faith. It simply exists, constant, perfect, and absolute. This is the fundamental principle of spiritual law. Across ages, prophets, mystics, and philosophers tried to name it: karma, divine order, cosmic justice, the law of cause and effect. But words can only touch its surface. This principle is the silent architect behind every event, every choice, every heartbeat of creation. And whether we understand it or not, it governs us all. From the moment you were born, the universe began recording every vibration you released. Every thought, every action, every emotion became a signal, and the universe, impartial and exact, mirrored it back to you. There is no favoritism, no punishment, only reflection. The law does not judge, it responds. And the truth is haunting. You are living within the frequency you have built. Most people move through life unaware of this truth. They call it luck when things go well and fate when they collapse. But behind every rise and fall, the law is quietly at work. Every success, every heartbreak, every victory and loss, all are ripples of your inner state projected into the field of existence. This principle is simple, yet terrifying in its precision. What you send out must return to you. Not because the universe rewards or punishes, but because it mirrors. Light reflects light, darkness returns darkness. If your heart radiates gratitude, it will draw more to be grateful for. If it echoes fear, fear will manifest in forms you cannot escape. The ancients understood this long before science or religion tried to explain it. The Egyptians called it ma'at, balance and harmony. In the East, it became karma. The Greeks called it logos, the divine reason holding all things together. And in Scripture, it is written, "As you sow, so shall you reap." Different tongues, same truth. The law is one, and it does not fail. You see, spiritual law is not some distant mystical force. It lives within you. Every thought you think sends out a vibration into the collective field of creation. Every word carries power. Every emotion shapes energy. Together, they weave your reality. The law simply amplifies what you continuously create. And the moment you understand this, you stop being a victim. You become a creator. But here lies the paradox. Knowing is not enough. The universe does not respond to what you know. It responds to what you are. You can speak of light while harboring darkness, and the law will still respond to your true frequency. Words deceive, but energy never lies. That is why two people can pray for the same thing. One receives, and the other waits in silence. The law answers alignment, not appearance. And that is where humanity struggles most. We build temples and towers, seeking divine favor, forgetting that divinity already resides within. We chase signs, ignore silence, and drown in distractions. Yet the truth is simple. The universe is not outside you. It moves through you. The very breath you take is the echo of that eternal rhythm. Look closely at your life, not as a story of luck or fate, but as a mirror of your vibration. The people you meet, the struggles you face, the opportunities you receive, all are reflections of your energetic state. Every situation is an invitation, to rise, to cleanse, to evolve. And the moment you take responsibility for your frequency, the law begins to shift in your favor. But this path is not easy. Spiritual law demands truth, and truth demands surrender. You cannot deceive energy with half-hearted intentions or hidden motives. The law will expose what you hide. If your actions spring from fear, no matter how noble they seem, the outcome will carry the same vibration. This is why so many fall, not because they are evil, but because they act from confusion. There comes a point in every seeker's journey when silence speaks louder than scripture. When you realize that enlightenment isn't a reward, it's remembrance. You were never separate from divine order. You simply forgot. The law has always been whispering, waiting for you to remember who you are. A fragment of infinite intelligence clothed in temporary form. The fundamental principle is this: energy must return to its source. What you emit, you will encounter. What you heal within, you will no longer face without. The universe rearranges itself in response to your vibration. Not your words, not your wishes, but your being. When you embody peace, chaos loses its hold. When you choose love, fear dissolves. And when you align with truth, illusion shatters. But understanding this power brings responsibility. Once you know you are the generator of your own reality, there is no one left to blame. Not destiny, not circumstance, not God, only the reflection of your inner state. That is both liberation and burden. The same force that can create heaven within can also manifest suffering, and the difference lies in your awareness. The greatest masters throughout history did not manipulate this law, they harmonized with it. Christ, Buddha, Hermes, Rumi, they spoke not of miracles, but of mastery. To align thought, word, and action so perfectly that your vibration resonates with divine frequency. In that alignment, the impossible becomes inevitable. The miraculous becomes natural. And yet, humanity keeps searching outward for what has always been inward. We build altars in stone, but forget the temple of the heart. We speak of love, but resist forgiveness. We seek abundance, but dwell in fear. The law listens, not to your prayers, but to your vibration beneath them. And until that vibration changes, the outer world remains the same. So the question is not whether the law exists, but whether you are conscious of it. Because whether you believe or not, it is already shaping your tomorrow. Your every thought today is a seed. Your emotions are the soil. Your actions are the sunlight. Together, they birth your reality. You are not a spectator of creation. You are its participant. And if you could see the invisible, you would understand nothing ever truly disappears. Every word you speak echoes through the ether. Every intention leaves an imprint on the cosmic field. Every act of kindness becomes light in another's path, and every act of cruelty returns to its source. The universe keeps perfect balance, not through judgment, but through resonance. In the end, the fundamental principle of spiritual law is simple, yet infinite. You attract what you are, not what you want. Your life is the mirror of your vibration. The more you align your inner world with truth, the more the outer world aligns with peace. When you stop fighting reality and start flowing with divine order, miracles cease to be exceptions. They become the rhythm of your existence. The truth is not hidden. It's been whispering through time, waiting for you to listen. Every sunrise, every heartbeat, every breath is proof that you are part of a perfect law, a divine intelligence that never errs. When you awaken to this, life stops being a struggle for control and becomes a dance of alignment. The law has no favorites, no chosen ones, only resonance. If you become the vibration of love, love will find you. If you become peace, the storm will calm around you. And if you become truth, no lie can touch you. This is not philosophy, it is reality. The law works whether you believe in it or not. And those who awaken to it are no longer victims of circumstance, they are co-creators with the divine. The choice has always been yours. Remain asleep within illusion or awaken to the rhythm of truth. Because the moment you align with spiritual law, the universe itself begins to move through you, as you, with you, for you.